So this is a stream. We always call it Liavalayuka. It's coming from the west. The water never dries. It's flowing and it's meeting the Lwanginga River at the Boma there. I hope you are able to see where the bridge is being constructed. And this is the district Boma, as we always call it in Africa, Boma, where the DC, the DAO, and other government senior officers are always found in their homes or their residences. And then what you are seeing there, the buildings that are some in green, yeah, up there, that's where the old station used to be. And somewhere here where it looks a bit darkish with a lot of grass, that's Nengo. It's one of the swamp area that never got dry. It used to be a lake, but now it has been covered by a lot of reeds, in short. And then this compound here is called Ulele. It's a very beautiful place. That's Mapa. We call it Mapa. That's the name. And yes, this is the plain. It's a very beautiful place. And this is Kalabo district, a place that they call the K City. Across where you are seeing those trees up there, it's called Namusunga. It's actually across the Lwanginga River. It's on the other side. So you need to cross the Lwanginga River for you to reach the place that you are seeing. There are some eucalyptus trees there, the brugams, and yeah, all those trees you are seeing up there. Some are on the other side of the river, others on the other side. So this place you are seeing here, during the time of around January to March, it gets flooded like an ocean. You can't be here because it's so deep. You can't be here. But this time around, as you can see, everybody else is around in this same place doing some cultivations. It's a very beautiful place. I'm just considering how to maximize the production because we have a plenty of water. As you can see, this is a stream. It never gets dry. And just on the bank of the stream, we have very good Arab land, very good land really. And you're able to see there are a lot of animals, cattle, grazing here and there. And well, it's a beautiful and very lovely place. I hope we have enough strength, enough resources, enough ideas, enough capitals. We can make use of this land and make it more productive than it is. Because the main challenge is that people don't have the farming input like plowing, tractors, seed, fertilizer to make the place more productive. So they're just using their own hand-held hoes or mihuma in the local language to cultivate. It's something that cannot be bigger than 1 hectare. No, not even that far. So there's limitations in terms of what to use to produce more food. A lot of maize have been grown up here and it's always productive. And anything that you plant, the land here is beautiful and very fertile. Naturally, it's actually fertile. You may need less of chemical fertilizers to get your crop growing healthy in this land because of the water that comes down here, flooding the place. It's like it leaves a lot of mineral salts under the soil. It gets deposited during the flooding times, but afterward, well, another year just like that, year in, year out. But we don't have enough manpower, enough resources to invest. It shouldn't be misunderstood. Just in the rural Africa, we always cry about no food, people are hungry, people are not working hard to produce more food for themselves. It's not as easy as we sometimes think. Given a chance, if one is given to hold a hoe or muhoma and start digging, you can't go as far as you wish. No, it's not working. You need a minimum of oxen, like 4 oxen plus a plow, and then yeah, plus the chains and the other stuff attached to it for you to be able to cultivate enough land. And an average person in Africa, Kalabo in particular, do not have that capacity to have 4 animals or 4 cattle or 4 oxen plus the plow and the seed and other stuff to really cultivate a piece of land that can produce enough. And that's a big challenge. How I wish certain investors or government delivery policies can be put up so that supposing 10 farmers who are just interested in doing farming are given something like 1 tractor, so that, because I know a tractor just a week, the whole lot of this land you are seeing, big as it is, if you have enough big tractor, it can plow the place within the shortest possible time and the land can be ready for plantations. But it's a challenge. We really need to find a way so that we improve on the labor force. The labor is needed to get work done. Otherwise, even this so-called food shortage, food crisis, the result of having enough good land but no productive activities happening on it. So if you were to trust just the commercial farmers to do this work for us, then the food will be a market driven prices. You need to pay for you to get it. You don't have to negotiate on a lower scale, because farmers, they have to put a lot of resources there to secure. Look at diesel, it's so expensive. Petrol, those are the gas that drives these machines. Look at irrigation, you have the climate change, so most of the time you need to irrigate your crops for you to get something better out of it. So all those things are getting expensive. So how do you expect food to be cheaper? It's just a common mind that cries in that direction. Otherwise, the mind that knows how difficult it is to produce food would definitely agree with the farmers. And the only way is if we can find an alternative government policy that empowers rural local farmers so that they can produce food at that level, so that we can, the commercial farmer should only feed the civil servants who have no time to cultivate, other than the commercial farmer again feeding the entire population, including the villagers. That becomes difficult, and the food will definitely become too expensive. So I just wanted us to take note of this. The land is plenty, but laborers are fewer. I hope we'll think twice and diversify in terms of venturing in different economic activities. Thank you very much. We'll get in touch with you and get you updated on what is happening here in Kalabo district. It's a very beautiful district. Just spare a time, come and visit. It's nice, very good, and very nice. Stay tuned.